Good day, Comic Fam. Comics of the Voice here, and we're on episode 14 of our 155 journey. So, let's talk about the next 10. This will be issues 131 to 140. Getting there. Only a few more to go. Actually, yeah, 2 more to go. Okay, let's see what we got here. Stay tuned. Hey Comic Fam, The Voice here. Still going through these, still enjoying them. 10 more issues. So, no keys in here. Zippo. Interesting stories though. So, this is, what, 131? The Cobra commander is attacking the pit in Utah. The pit 2, I guess it would be. They got a special pit out in Utah, and they just got a bunch of Kwanzaa huts stacked on top of them. So they've sent in the bats to attack the place, and it's an ongoing from the last issue. And when they left Cobra Island, Firefly decided to take over Cobra Island. But Cobra Commander doesn't really give a crap anyway, because he's got that new town like Springfield, Millville. And he's got his thing set up there. Plus he's got Destro's castle, which is actually his castle, which is also the silent castle. It transforms. Cool, eh? Maybe something's going to happen there since it transforms. It's got a dossier of Duke in the back of this one too. So they're intermittent with their dossiers. Ooh, newsstand. 132. So this one's got a dossier of Zartan in the back. And Firefly basically runs Cobra Island now. While Cobra Commander was attacking the pit, he decided to take over the island with his ninja force that he has subverted with the brainwave scanner, and he's turned all the ninjas to mindless servants. But of course Snake Eyes uses his special voodoo magic-y ninja stuff, and he breaks out of it and then regains his senses. So that's always fun. Issue 133. Nothing special, just more of that story going on. Cool covers though. 134. What's going on in this one? Right, the possible real death of Firefly, because the Joes take Cobra Island and there's a big battle. And then we think Firefly, because the ninjas break free of the mind control, and they got all mad at Firefly because he took them and brainwashed them in the first place. So in the last couple of scenes there, after they win, they've got Firefly down and a bunch of ninjas are descending on him, and there's a video camera that's viewing it, and Snake Eyes turns the video off. So did Firefly get killed? Did the ninjas destroy him? Don't know. They'll kind of leave it open, so you know he'll be back, but he could be dead. Who knows? So then after this, they started doing some polybag issues for the next 4, and then in the back of the polybags, this one is not the polybag. This is a newsstand version. There were 2 versions. You could get the newsstand, or you could get the polybag. So I've got this one here, the newsstand, and the polybag. Now the polybag was cool because it came with a little Marvel card. So there you can see we got Hawk on the Marvel card. And this is issue 135, and this is the start of the Ninja Force. So the Ninja Force here, we got Scarlet, and she's got a special mission. What she's supposed to do is have a falling out with the Ninja Force and make it look like she's gone rogue, so that she can infiltrate Cobra. So she has a big falling out and runs away, and then of course Cobra's going to find out about it. Then they're going to try to recruit her, and then sure enough, 136, there you go. So that's the polybag version. So this one's got a card too. Nice little card of Scarlet there. and some weird dude, looks like one of those night thrasher people. So yeah, so she's now been recruited to Cobra Commander. She's infiltrating, and of course she's got to prove her loyalty. And they want her to basically kill Hawk. So she takes this sniper rifle, and I don't know if it was in this issue, 137. See, and then we got another card because it's another poly bag. She takes her sniper rifle and she shoots. Well, actually, she purposely misses and shoots like the window. He's in a Jeep, but then the whole thing explodes, and then they burn up in the Jeep. So she thinks she killed Hawk, and it turns out that he was just wearing a special fire suit, and they had rigged the Jeep to blow up because they thought she might take a shot at them to prove her loyalty. But now she thinks that she actually killed Hawk, so she's all torn up. This is a cool one. So that's 137, 38. Got a couple of issues of this one. Yep, this is a poly bag again. And this one's got that same card. So it's a continuation, but a weird one happens in this one here. Megatron shows up because they're transforming the castle. Because when a Cobra Commander comes to the castle, he takes Destro and Baroness and throws them into the dungeon. Of course, they escape, and then they transform the castle again, and it attracts Megatron. He comes all the way from Canada, because that's where the Ark, I guess, is crashed. And Snake Eyes stabs Scarlet in this one, because he doesn't. He wants to make it look make it look real convincing. So he stabs her right through her, but just misses her heart by just a fraction. So she's been all stabbed and stuff, and they suspect that Snake Eyes, since he's such a master, he sliced her on purpose and managed to miss every single major organ. So now we got Megatron in this one. So Megatron's attacking the castle because, you know, Cobra Commander wants to make a deal with him, and so he attacks the castle, and he ends up getting shot with the railgun. The Cobra has this railgun attached to one of their HISS tanks, and they fire the projectile, and it goes right through Megatron, keeps going. He's like, oh, intrigued. He goes, oh, cool, then maybe we can make a deal after all. So Cobra Commander makes a deal with him, rebuild his body, and give him the railgun, and he'll give Cobra the Ark. So Cobra Commander says, no problem. So they take one of their tanks, and they basically take all the armor and stuff, and they make Megatron, who was like a Walter PPK pistol, into a tank with the railgun on him. So he gets all transformed and stuff, which is really cool. And then Dr. Mindbender, he's back. Thought he was dead. He was in stasis, but he's alive. And he wakes up in this issue, which is 140. And there we've got Megatron giving the Ark giving it to Cobra. It's a cool issue. That's why, because I was wondering why he was green. I'm like, wait a minute, he's not green. He almost looks like a Devastator. But turns out that he's been melded with the tank armor, and he's got a railgun, so he's all powerful now. And then, of course, true to his word, he gives Cobra the Ark, and they fly it to Melville, and he starts offloading all the gear off of it so that they can, you know, become all powerful. So there's the next 10. So the next issue or episode will be 141 to 150. Ooh, so 2 more. And like I said, on 151 to 155, I'll add the yearbooks at the end of that one to make it a little bit longer. And then we'll go into the special missions after that. So cool. Hope you guys enjoyed. Little chat about G.I. Joe. You see they got the trade dresses changed now, G.I. Joe and Snake Eyes. They'll end up going back to the original G.I. Joe trade dress before the end. So it's kind of cool that they added the Transformers in this. And also the Autobots, they find out about Megatron being back on Earth, because they're kind of tied in with G.I. Joe. And there's a whole series that's separate from that, that's G.I. Joe and the Transformers, which we could talk about too, because there's all these spin-off ones. And then there's the Order of Battle, which is another 4-issue series that just has all the dossiers on all the characters. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and we'll see you guys in the next one.